Last week, Secretary of Defense, now called Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, announced on Facebook that 20 soldiers who received the Medal of Honor for their action in 1890 at Wounded Knee will keep their awards.
The news has been met with mixed reactions around the country, but here in South Dakota, the decision has a deeper impact, especially among Native Americans. KELOLAND's Tom Hansen takes a closer look.
While the events that day are described as a battle, historical records show the U.S. Army killed an estimated 200 to 300 Native Americans, including women and children. According to historians, this happened while attempting to disarm Native American fighters who had already surrendered. Today, on the south side of the Pine Ridge Reservation, a memorial marks the spot of the Wounded Knee Massacre. In February of 2021, the South Dakota State Senate unanimously adopted a resolution calling on Congress to investigate and possibly rescind the Medals of Honor. Former state lawmaker Troy Heinert led the effort.
I was really proud of the testimony that the people that came to testify for it. A lot of these were relatives of people who were lost at Wounded Knee. You could sense the pain in their heart and how important this was to them.
The request from South Dakota went to Washington, D.C., but failed in Congress. However, last summer,
I spent a brief 41 years wearing a U.S. Army uniform.
Former Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin ordered a review of the awarding of the medals. And now Secretary of War Pete Hegseth has called the soldiers brave and citing a report that the medals were justly awarded.
Under my direction, we're making it clear without hesitation that the soldiers who fought in the Battle of Wounded Knee in 1890 will keep their medals. And we're making it clear that they deserve those medals. This decision is now final, and their place in our nation's history is no longer up for debate.
Heinert says while disappointing, he doubts Hegseth's decision will be the final word on the 135-year-old matter.
If we have a chance to educate more people about, the history of what happened to Native people in this country, I think we have to use it. And, maybe someday we'll get there and those medals will be rescinded and that healing can begin from that event.
Tom Hansen, KELOLAND News.
Efforts to reverse the awarding of the medals are ongoing, though. The Remove the Stain Act was introduced in both the U.S. House and Senate in May of this year. It does not require that the return of the medals, but it does recognize the actions at Wounded Knee as a massacre rather than an act of valor.